Here we are at the Aviation Museum in Hickory, North Carolina. But before we head inside, look how amazing this place looks. It's humongous. Wowee! Oh, it looks so cool. And I just wanted to show you guys the view from just around in the parking lot. You can see the mountains over in the distance, and what a beautiful place this is. Take a look around. Oh wow, what a beautiful view of the mountains today. Blue skies, it's wonderful. And I'll also point out over in this direction, you've got the Crawdad Stadium. You can't really see the stadium itself, but you can see all the lights poking up from where the Crawdad Stadium is. So it's just beside where the Aviation Museum is. But I'm so excited to check it out. Come on, let's go. The Dale Earnhardt Regional Innovation Complex. The Hickory Aviation Museum opened in May of 2026, and it's currently August of 2026, so it's been open for just a few months, so it's pretty brand spanking new. And you'll see this, the Catawba Valley Community College, which has partnered with the Aviation Museum because it is an educational facility. So let's go learn some stuff about planes. Whoa! Oh my gosh, right off the bat, you've got this giant. Oh my goodness. I feel kind of nervous standing underneath it, honestly. Whoa. We're not even inside the museum yet. We haven't gotten our tickets. And just a heads up, I did not see where you can purchase tickets online before coming to the museum. So you do have to purchase your tickets at the museum when you arrive. But before we even got to the ticket spot, we're already seeing some historical, awesome stuff. The Bell AH-1W Super Cobra. Oh man, how cool. Ooh, over here it looks like we've got a replica model of the Northrop F14 Reporter. That looks pretty cool. Tickets for two, please? Oh, wow, what a cute gift shop. They've got some amazing like figures and like model planes. Like this would be such a cool gift for someone that really enjoys collecting planes and models. Aw, cute little cup here. America, my home sweet home. That's cute. So far, everyone was very welcoming when we came in. The staff where we were purchasing our tickets was so friendly and helpful. So definitely A+ on the customer service at the Aviation Museum. Oh wow! They have some memorabilia and a place dedicated to some of our veterans and some amazing folks that have served throughout the years. And it looks like Harvey Dancy. Oh, he's a volunteer actually here at the Aviation Museum. That's really awesome. Check out those sunglasses. That's pretty badass, right? Charles M. McCorkle, Major General, USAF. Those are pretty cool, like the artistic, almost comic style drawings. Those are pretty cool. Welcome to the Hickory Aviation Museum. Preserve, honor, educate. Oh, I love it. It looks like this section is dedicated to some World War II memorabilia. Wow, look at that helmet. That's a very interesting styled helmet. The US M5 anti-flak helmet. The M5 was the last flak helmet issued to U.S. World War II bomber crews. The M3 arrived in December 1943 followed shortly by the M4. The M5 arrived in January 1945 and was standard issue. Oh my gosh, this almost helmet and outfit looks like something like an astronaut would wear. The MiG-21 Lancer pilot's pressure suit. This suit was donated by former Romanian Air Force pilot Julian Petilia, who flew the MiG-21. The suit was required for altitudes over 50,000 feet. Oh my goodness. Aw, I love this wall. This is amazing. The Hickory Aviation Museum Wall of Honor. This wall is dedicated to members and friends and families of the Hickory Aviation Museum who served our country in the United States military. I can't even imagine the engineering that it took to hang an entire plane from the ceiling. Oh my gosh. Let's see what this plane is called. I'm probably gonna butcher some of these names and pronunciations of stuff, so just a heads up. But this one is the Grumman General Motors FM2, or the Wildcat.
In 1942, the Grumman F4F Wildcat was the Navy's frontline carrier-borne fighter and key to the United States' survival in the war in the Pacific.
Oh man, this one's pretty cool. It's super metallic, like a, I don't know, when I look at it, I think about like a silver bullet or something. Oh my gosh, even though the plane is like ginormous, look how small the cockpit is. The place, I guess, where the pilot's gonna sit is right up here. It looks so tiny up there. I think I would get claustrophobic.
The world's fastest plane, the jet-propelled P-80 Shooting Star, is revealed by the Army Air Forces. The P-80 is heavily armed and reaches a speed of nearly 9 miles a minute. With tremendous strides forward in jet propulsion, and even more with the earth-shaking announcement of the atomic bomb.
This is the MGR-1 Honest John missile. The Honest John was the first nuclear-capable to-ground rocket delivered to the United States arsenal. It could also carry a 1,500-pound conventional warhead or chemical munitions. A highly mobile weapon, it was almost always truck-mounted or tailor-mounted. Wow, this one's got like a really big nose.
Other carrier-based weapon is the A6E Intruder. The Intruder is an all-weather, day or night attack aircraft. This precision bomber can detect, track, and destroy targets in all conditions. Capable of carrying 18,000 pounds of bombs and fuel, the A6E is a formidable weapon.
This one seems pretty cool. It seems a little bit more, I don't know, rustic looking. Some of the planes have definitely been restored and repainted, but this one looks, at least it seems to me, looks a little bit more original on like the paint and the exterior. I love the image of the like skeleton head with the mohawk, and that is one thing I love about some of the planes is actually the unique artwork that's on the outside of some of them. They weren't necessarily like just plain, sleek, like militaristic, but some of them actually had some amazing character.
With its forward-looking infrared system, the Intruder can attack enemy installations at night. The infrared camera mounted under the nose provides the crew with a television picture of
the Republic F-105 Thunder Chief. Oh, I like that, the Thunder Chief. That's pretty awesome. Just standing next to some of these planes, it's kind of interesting to think about like working out on a runway somewhere where you're on the ground next to some of the planes. I mean, I've flown in a plane before, like a commercial airliner, you know, like American Airlines or whatever. But like standing on the ground next to some of these giant planes is It just feels incredible and a little bit intimidating, honestly.
This is the F-105D, an all-weather single-place fighter bomber, powered by the highly reliable Pratt & Whitney J75 engine.
I will tell you guys a very interesting story. So where I work, I happened to have the pleasure of meeting a pilot recently. Very cool, very nice guy. But interestingly enough, I was telling him about my experience on the New River Gorge Bridge Walk tour and how high up it is. And he was saying that he actually can't imagine doing the Bridge Walk tour like I did, that he's actually very afraid of heights. Can you imagine a pilot being afraid of heights? That seems kind of funny, but something about the control. When you're in the plane, he said that he feels like he has control over the situation versus, I guess, if you're in a different situation where you're just up high, maybe it has that different feeling of like that you might fall. But in a plane, he said he feels totally comfortable, but kind of a unique story, I thought. Holy cow! Look at all those buttons. Oh my gosh, there's buttons and gauges everywhere. I can only imagine the training to be able to like read all those gauges and know what was happening all the time with the aircraft. This looks like the cockpit of the R6D C-118, also called the Liftmaster. 1952 to 1985 cargo plane. Along the outskirts of the airplane hangar area, they have a lot of really cool models still that show you some replicas and models of some of the planes. Some of these pictures are amazing. Like this one, Thunder over the Red River. Oh man. The like action shot kind of is pretty amazing on that.
Okay, man, let's turn and burn.
Oh, look, this is pretty cool. They've got a slice open of this model so you can see the interior. And this is the Lockheed L500. The old passenger version, so if it was only carrying passengers, it would have been able to carry up to 1,000 travelers. Can you imagine the boarding process on that? Wowee. This display is showing the TA-7C ejection seat and canopy system. Oh gosh, that would be so scary if you had to eject from your plane. And it looks like there's two seats in here, the like front one and the back one. I wonder which one would be the better seat. Like, would you want to ride in the front or the back? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure the name of this plane. It does seem to be the largest one here indoors inside the museum. But again, look at the cool artwork. There's the eagle with the lightning bolt, the thunderbolt there. That is so cool. Oh, this is pretty cool. Look inside here where like the wheels go up. I think this is where once the plane takes off, the wheels go up and then the door is like shoop, they close and the wheels are then like locked inside. That's pretty cool. Wonder if I can go up in here. Pretty cool. Oh. Warning, do not enter the bomb bay until the door safely locked pin is in place. Oh geez, I think we're in a pretty dangerous spot right here. Oh, danger, danger.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. No, Will Robinson. Danger.
wow. There's so many like parts and tubes and hoses and wires and all kinds in there. I can't even imagine like building one of these planes or being like a mechanic on a plane. That's wild. Oh my gosh, I definitely don't want to be standing here when this plane takes off. Whoa! Hello, hello, hello. Wow. Oh, look at the artwork on this one. It's got the cat character and he's holding a little bomb. Oh, it's kind of cute actually. Oh, wow. Look at the little point on the front.
The F14 Tomcat is considered a large fighter. It's 63 foot long, 16 foot high, and has a maximum wingspan of 61 foot 1 inch.
Looking at these seats, they don't exactly look like they're built for comfort, that's for sure.
The F-14's cruise speed is approximately 610 miles per hour, and it has a maximum speed of 1,544 miles per hour, or nearly Mach 2, twice the speed of sound.
This plane is the Northrop Grumman EA-6B, also called the Prowler. Oh, what a fierce name, the Prowler. This is one of the only AC to fly in and do flight demonstrations prior to its arrival. So this one actually participated in several flight presentations before it came here to the museum. That's pretty awesome. And I can't say this enough, but it's just hard to imagine some of these aircrafts and how fast that they go. It's wild. Oh, well, this seat looks a little bit more comfortable than the other one we saw. Still, I'm sure not built for comfort, but definitely improved from the previous one we saw. But yeah, I get it. These seats are not exactly built for comfort. This one's not in color, it is gray, but that is pretty cool. You can see the skull that's painted with the flames coming out behind it. Whoa, that is so cool.
EA-6 is a big twin-engined, two-crew penetration aircraft, able to fly fast at night at low level to attack pinpoint targets with heavy weapons.
Oh, here's the image right here that we saw on the side of the plane. It's the skull with like the flames or like flaming hair. That's pretty cool. It looks like this one is for the United States Marine Corps, and I just can't say this enough, but thank you to everyone who has served in our military. It's a very special job that takes a very special person, and so I really appreciate all the men and women who have served for our country. Thanks again. McDonnell Aircraft Douglas F4B, the Phantom II. Oh wow, the Phantom.
The F-4 Phantom II was a legendary aircraft that served in many roles and many countries for over 5 decades. It was a versatile, powerful, and fast jet that could fly at over twice the speed of sound and carry a huge payload of weapons. It was also one of the most iconic fighters of the Cold War era, participating in many conflicts and setting many records.
Oh, let's go upstairs. I think it'll be a great view from up there where we'll be able to see all the planes together. Oh wow, from upstairs you have a great view of this one with the cool like shark mouth on it. It looks so fierce. This one is the Mentor.
The T-34 Charlie Turbo Mentor is the aircraft that we fly here. It's been a trainer aircraft that the Navy Marine Corps has had probably since back in the 70s and 80s, and has trained countless numbers of naval aviators. T-34 doesn't have any autopilot, cruise control, anything like that, so it forces you to pay attention to the aircraft, actually fly the aircraft a little bit more than the F-18.
Oh, these two chairs came from the pilot's ready room of the aircraft carrier USS Coral Sea.
The USS Coral Sea, CV-43, was a powerful Midway-class aircraft carrier of the United States Navy. It served for decades after World War II, taking part in major operations during the Cold War era. Known for its long service, it became a symbol of naval power and endurance.
I know it's kind of hard to show everything because there's so much cool stuff at the Aviation Museum, but I just wanted to point this out too. I thought it was pretty cool, the U.S. flag from USS Essex. The flag was flown aboard the Essex during her peacekeeping mission to provide aerial support to Lebanon in 1958. It was actually flown during the brief operation and was donated by Ken Smith, who was aboard the Essex. Oh, that's pretty amazing, the old photographs. And this old photograph looks like it was signed by the fellas in the photograph. How awesome! Mobile Air Traffic Control Center. This mobile control tower provided air traffic control services at locations where no control tower existed or the fixed base control tower was not operational. Let's take a look inside. Oh my gosh. That's pretty awesome though that they have the control tower that is like mobile, or that they can put pretty much anywhere they need to like set some planes down. I'm so excited to sit in the cockpit of one of these amazing aircrafts. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can get in here. I mean, I'm sure we can, but oh gosh. Okay. It says watch your head. Okay, I'm not maybe so stealthy. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Wow, that was amazing! Thanks so much for coming along on this adventure to the Hickory Aviation Museum. I highly recommend, if you're in Hickory, North Carolina, that you definitely check it out. But I can't wait to see you in the next video. If you haven't already, make sure you push that like button. It helps me out a lot if you push the like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any CoreniaBug adventures in the future. Goodbye!